All right, every bill in America says this. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. So now let's discuss why it's there. In 1931, the gold standard left America. Gone. Bye. In 1971, the silver standard left America. Now, what used to be on the bill, if you had legal tender in America, it would state down here on the bottom that you can go to the bank and get a piece of gold or silver for it. That it was the equivalent of whatever the market was stating the equivalent of gold or silver was for this legal tender. But in 1933, when they took away the gold standard and they made everybody come and change in their gold, you had to bring your gold into the bank. It was a federal offense if you kept that gold. If you did not take it to the bank and go get a new promissory note, because that's what this is a promissory note, just like a check is a promissory note. But nobody wanted to do that. And everybody was kind of on edge about it. Like, hey, you took my gold standard away and now you devalued my money and I no longer have buying power, but I used to have with gold or silver. So they had to put that in there that stated it was legal tender and it was for all debts. Okay. Now, that means you should not be able to charge me more because I am using this, right? Whatever the dollar standard in America is, that's what this is for, period. So if I go to a toll booth and I use cash and not a card, if it says $1.50, it's $1.50, unless you're in like New York and Chicago or LA or whatever. Okay, that's what it should be. But if I use a card, some states will charge you more for using the card. Why? Because it's technically not a standard. It's not a standard. You understand that? There's a difference between credit and debit cards than there is check and actual cash. This is why you should all be very worried about the American banks wanting to go to the Bitcoins and shit like that. Because when it comes down to it, there's no private debt at that point anymore. Your debt will have to come from a business. It could not be me to you or you to me. There's no more private debt at all when that happens. They want to be able to track every aspect of it. See, right now, you can't track this, but you can't deny it either. They want to make it where they can be denied. We lost the gold standard in 33. We lost the silver standard in 71. In 5 years or less, we will lose the fiat standard.